This is an UPPAbaby Cruz, and today we're going to talk to you about the first thing to try if you're having troubles with the brakes. So the brakes are way the brakes are supposed to function is that you depress the pedal in the middle, the brakes activate. If you lift up the pedal in the middle, both wheels unlock, right? But over time, you can sometimes develop problems whereby one wheel will not unlock after you have flipped up the brake pedal, or one wheel won't lock, or both. Either case, either the brake's not activating or the brake's not coming off. Another brake issue that commonly happens that sometimes people don't know is a brake issue is a rattling sound that occurs with the back wheels when they rotate. So it's not the case here, but if I were to rotate it and I would hear that sort of a sound, then that would be the pin sticking partway out and coming into contact with the teeth or the holes on the inside of this wheel. Yeah? Okay, so the way this is supposed to work, you activate the brake and this pin comes out, same on the other side, take it off, pin goes back. If you're having trouble with the brakes unlocking, it means the pin is not retracting or the pin is not going out. Other issues when it won't actually apply, when the brakes won't apply, could have to do with the wheel and whether it is locking in tight enough. But the axle is relatively short, and so they usually don't actually have problems with bent axles and so on. The first thing to do, if you're having trouble with brakes, either way, is to oil up the brake mechanism. So what you're going to want to do is turn the stroller on its side. And my recommendation in this case is a can of something like WD-40. What I have here is a multi-spray, and it's basically a generic WD-40. A lot of people argue for silicone sprays, but the problem with the silicone spray in this application is that you are really going to have to take apart the entire mechanism to properly use a silicone spray, cleaning out everything and then using it, because silicone spray doesn't have the sort of quality whereby it runs down well into mechanisms and spreads around. So the recommendation is something like WD-40, and you're going to want to spray all around the pin. You can apply and take off the brake as you do this. You're also going to want to get into here where the joint is for that large pedal piece. Activate again, trying to get it to run down inside. And you can do a bit in the middle, just aim around the sides and it'll get in through the cracks and activate those parts inside that are locking and unlocking the brakes. Then you're going to want to leave the stroller for perhaps a minute or so for it to run down in. You can take on and off the brakes while you're doing that if you like. And then flip it over on the other side and repeat the entire process. So remove the wheel, spray in the pin, pull out, spray in the pin again. And I do it in these short bursts because I don't want to just waste a bunch of oil that isn't actually going to get into that crack. It takes time for the oil to run down inside. I'm going to spray in here. And again, I'm going to try to hit the middle section so that I can get it into the cracks there. And apply and take off the mechanism. So, if you're having trouble with the brakes on an UPPAbaby Cruz, this is the first thing that I would try, is to properly lubricate the entire brake system, activate and deactivate the brakes several times so that it spreads itself around inside the oil. And in most cases, this will work. It will solve problems where it doesn't break or it doesn't release. If you have further problems, if this doesn't work for you, we will be putting out a video soon where we disassemble the entire brake system and look at the various parts and which parts break when you actually have mechanical issues with the brake system. But in any case, hoping this worked for you, as it's a bit of an easier fix. And if you found this video helpful, we'd ask that you subscribe, as it helps us continue making videos in the future. Thank you.